Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I shouldn't be yelling so close to the mic. Welcome back to RnRh, season 4, I'm guessing. Since it's a new year, it's been 4 years since I got this mic, I think, pretty much. I'm pretty sure it's since I got this mic. But let's call this season 4, episode 1. And I just gotta say, congratulations on surviving 2020 and making it to 2021. It seems that everything is normalizing itself. I don't know if that's a word. I think that's a word. But there are some big news, like how Bitcoin has gone up to $30,000, and it went over 40,000, but then it kind of sloped down, and I'm pretty excited for that to hit that $100,000 that people expect, and that's when I'll sell. I'll sell my Bitcoin once it hits 100,000, or if it hits below 20,000. That should give me like a couple of pocket money, a couple of dollars here and there. I just earned them. I didn't really buy them, so there's that. I'm talking about stocks, because pretty much Bitcoin is a stock now. It's considered a stock. GameStop apparently has been bombarded with memes on Reddit and other freaking social media, getting hyped up in their stock, and people are just buying it, and it's increasing the stock, and it kind of pretty much reminds me of that meme of the mannequin with a suit looking up stonks Reddit. It's pretty funny. I think it's gonna die worse than Bitcoin once it goes down. It's not really effective to just get hyped by the internet. It's something that just eventually you'll crash and burn worse than you were before. I mean, GameStop was pretty much hated by the internet. It was just like, God, these people give us horrible trades, and their rewards program and credit card and all their other stuff, it's just trash that doesn't appeal to the consumer. And then they pull stuff like, oh, we're gonna break the law of the land and just not even close down for COVID, and there's random stuff like that. They could have just gone mainly online and kind of just had online orders and just kept their stores as a logistics center for their orders, but they decided, no, we're just gonna go crazy and do whatever we want. It would have moved them, to the future. It would have moved them and improved their sales and overall their marketplace, because it's good to have a brick and mortar, a store. People tend to go there and buy it and buy stuff, buy used games, buy all their physical things. But when things have become more digital, and people are like restricted and quarantined, there's no way that they're gonna be able to actually get to you, and public opinion kind of sways how they feel after everything goes back to normal. But GameStop stocks rising on pretty much meme rising. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's what day it is. It's a Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday. I wonder what it was. 1 second. Oh. I'm gonna keep that awkward silence there. But it's Tech News Tuesday. So, other exciting things out there are CES 2021. A bunch of different things have gone online and said, oh, we're releasing new motherboards, new Intel stuff, the 3060. They haven't really said anything about 3050, but they mainly said the 3060 is coming out. It's probably going to be like $200 or something. But that's pretty crazy. And they re-released the 2060 Super, which is that's weird. I guess they're trying to keep all their stuff together. The 2060 Super is like, it's not the greatest, but I guess it keeps pretty much their stocks and people on the gaming community are happy, at least. There's not that many. I hope there's not that many people that are trying to scalp 2060 Supers nowadays. It's pretty rare to see that. 20. Okay. So the tech recently, pretty much today, Cooler Master just released a press kit showing their new power supplies, 6050, 750, and 850 power supply units with built-in LCD screen, and it looks cool, and I hope it looks like a minimalistic approach, not a minimalistic, but a small form factor design. Maybe like 100 millimeter SFX, I mean. And that, I love small form factors. I mean, they're amazing. And I wonder, how did they manage to get an 850? The highest wattage, 80 plus platinum, is pretty much 750 from Corsair. That's insane how efficient they managed to get power, display, and modularity on it, because it's fully modular. And that's something I would love. I mean, I don't have any components for my build. I just have a case, and that is one thing that's like, okay, I could get like a bunch of things from a computer graveyard, but that one right there, that's something that is the maximum that you can put whatever you want, and you can never go higher than that on the power supply, but you can improve everything else regardless because of the power supply that they have. And it's so much freedom to just upgrade whatever you have in there without needing to double check something else. And you just gotta make sure that compatibility with other stuff is okay. So that's great. I'm still waiting for a couple of new things that's supposed to come out for the Asus press kit. It's pretty much saying that, oh, we're gonna release some of the new mouse and keyboard and a small 15.6 inch display, like portable gaming monitor. And they keep on saying that, oh yeah, we're gonna release it soon. They haven't released anything yet, and that was announced like 4 months ago. I'm surprised people are still looking at it and hope and waiting for it. Besides that, I don't think anything new exciting has been released from CES, at least. I mean, like I said before, Intel still waiting for the 11th gen. They're gonna release C590 motherboard chipsets. So that's gonna be an improvement. Pretty much all the inputs are gonna have pretty much PCIe 4 and maybe even 5, I think. Compatibility, and that's insane. Speeds. What are the speeds? Are like 10 gigabyte? No, more than that. I can't check it out right now, but it's insane speeds. And that gives so much power to small form factors. Like I said, it, it's fast, it's it's compact. It would have all the ports it would need, or all the wireless interface that it needs. Pretty much Bluetooth 5.1, I think they're gonna try to push, and Wi-Fi 6. Uh, Maybe you'll be able to like install some sort of cellular data module on it to make it even better, but even more practical in a small form factor way. But I think that's something that, like, okay, that's a little bit too much. Uh, I just gotta hope and see when things are gonna get released, because a lot of things have been said to be released this year, and it's like, oh, it's gonna be released pretty soon. It's gonna be released pretty soon. No new hardware has been out for any name brand, pretty much company. Anchor, it's pretty much the same. They last thing they released was their Powerhouse 100, but it kind of it kind of got overshadowed by the release of their new sort of high power battery pack, 25,600 milliamp hours, because it's smaller, I believe, sleeker, and it's two USB A's, USB C with output of 60 watts, and the other one is like freaking 45, I think. So that's something to like, that they should have pretty much uh, released better. Released maybe Powerhouse 100 first, and then their other products. It's something that it's like Anchor. I love Anchor, and I love their products. They're super super. I'm gonna say reliable. I was gonna say reliable and pretty much durable too. It's something that it looks nice. It looks sturdy. Uh, they pretty much advertise that you'll bend it so many times in your lifetime, you'll never see a crack or anything, and that's something that, okay, sure, but their overall image, shows that, oh, they have all these products, and they put all their heart and soul on the design to make it actually good and make it reputable, pretty much. Their small 18 watt pretty much changed to 20 watt in a matter of sorry, in a matter of 5 months. No, I'm gonna say, I think it was maybe a year, maybe I'm mistaken, but their little black 18 watt changed to 20 watt in 5 months, and it's a small fast charger that has been reliable for so many people. I have that 65 watt white small pod power charger, and I gotta say, that looks nice. That looks portable. That looks like it hasn't gone down on me. I have had it since pretty much November, and that's something that looks nice, looks reputable, looks good. and can't wait to see what kind of new items they release. Anchor's items are always like a professional looking. I gotta say, not just professional looking, but like really aesthetic. And I'm waiting for new content. Not new content, but new products from all the tech that has been released in pretty much CES 2021. I gotta search. Maybe there's something else in CES that I didn't see. Uh, let's see. CES 2021. I mean, the laptops pretty much show. Oh, you'll get Intel 11, the Xe integrated graphics that pretty much run along the lines of a MX450 or MX350, between those two. And even the MX450 laptops haven't even been released. And I think that they announced the MX450 10 months ago. So that's crazy. I mean, you can see TVs. Sony has pretty much told everybody, and pretty much LG as well. Well, not so much LG, but Sony has said, "Oh, we're gonna have all Google TV software on our new 2021 lineup, and also we're gonna have that 2019 lineup sort of get Google TV, but don't get your hopes high. Don't get high hopes. Then you get your hopes so high." LG pretty much stated, "Oh, when Web 5 comes out, we're gonna have all capable Web 5 LG TVs have Stadia and GeForce Now." But that update is gonna be by the end of 2021. So by then, I'm pretty sure that most people would just use the Google TV $50 little puck and any kind of monitor TV or display that they might have lying around. Razer kept a couple of funny jokes with their little gaming chair battle station with rollout display and a transparent RGB mask. That's kind of a troll that they always put out, because they never release stuff like that. It's all like, oh yeah, here's a new keyboard. Oh yeah, here's a new like mouse, and that's it. But the thing is, Logitech, Razer, what else? Another. I mean, Corsair is better, but Logitech and Razer have pretty much been the worst in their mouse and keyboard upgrades, because we live in a USB-C world now, and they still tend to keep micro USB ports on their devices. The last thing that came out on their keyboard was the G935 10 keyless keyboard. Sorry about that. And they kept the freaking micro USB connection there. I mean, it's wireless, but still, it's pretty much, it's something that you're thinking, okay, I would have just taken a wired USB-C keyboard if you're gonna do that. You don't have to make it wireless with the lightning speed adapter that you guys say you have. And their super light Logitech G Pro mouse, it's pretty much micro USB. It's super light, it's super fast, no RGB, but micro USB. And it's like their most expensive one. their MX Master 3 is USB-C. I know it's just like a business, like a more a creator mouse and not a gaming mouse, but they should have taken note on that and seen that everybody loved that mouse, that upgrade, and being oh yeah, we gotta do this to more devices. Uh, the only thing that I liked that they did was at least they did their gaming headset pretty much USB C charging, and I think I mean the stick for the USB wireless receiver or sender or USB adapter that they have, it's pretty compact for being a headset USB adapter. Those things get pretty bulky and pretty big, so I gave them props for that. I mean, they could have kept the micro USB on their headset if that's what they were gonna do, like a nice looking adapter. But besides that, I don't think there's much in in tech on CES 2021. There is like LG, RTX 3060, Intel, Samsung's with their TVs, but at this rate, Samsung's TVs are something like, oh yeah, it's a new improvement, but like their software's still the same. LG software has increased dramatically and has been improving insane for their TVs, insanely customizable and user friendly. I think besides Sony being Google TV, also TCL is gonna have Google TV on their 2019 models. Maybe they'll even push it to 2018 models. I believe they were saying we're gonna try to get Google TV on all our most recent TVs, and we're gonna try to push Google TV as soon as possible for all the TVs that we have, and that's something that TCL pretty much is thriving. It's a cheap alternative to most TVs, and the software, I mean, the operating system that they use, it's way more user friendly than Samsung, LG. Sony uses the same one, so I'm not gonna say Sony. I think like Roku TVs or Amazon TVs. Those, I think. Well, Hisense uses Amazon, I believe. So those kind of fall short on TCL, and that's something that I'm really proud of TCL for pretty much doing a cheap alternative TV that connects to most phones. I know it's like Android TV or Google TV doesn't really connect that well with iPhone or iOS, but most iOS and iPhone apps tend to have some sort of connection with a larger market of Android apps, which makes it a lot easier just to connect through Chromecast or connect through any sort of Google connection apps. I gotta say that's pretty much all I have for this. I mean, tomorrow is episode 2. It's gonna be some Japanese, maybe some anime headlines. I'll probably watch. I think there's a new Fire Force, even though all of Fire Force is out in Japanese sub. So I gotta wait it out. Like, I wanted to watch it dub since I watched it dub like for the first season. I should just not talk and wait for tomorrow's podcast, and pretty much leave it at that. I can't wait for USB-C keyboards from main name brand pretty much companies, and USB-C mouse with by name brand companies pretty much releasing. I'm still waiting for the Asus monitor, but besides that, I think for the most part, the computer building technology, computer building products have been pretty much still the same. CPU, wait until a couple months from now, 3 months from now, when they release in the 11th gen. Motherboards, there's a new chipset. RAM, DDR4 has been popular since 5 years and affordable since 5 years from now, 5 years ago. Storage, PCIe 4 kind of been pushing to being the norm, but still most small form factor motherboards don't really support it that much. Graphics card, ask scalpers for any of that. I don't even know what's going on with graphics cards. Power supplies, Corsair has been a major seller of power supplies, but you're gonna have to get some random other brand if you ever actually want to build anything. And OS, obviously, Microsoft 11 has been teased 2 years since 2 years ago, and nothing has come out of it. They're coming out with new Microsoft X OS, which is pretty much Chrome, and Chrome has been steadily Chrome OS has been steadily increasing their features. Pretty much, they're gonna release the camera folder into their files. They're gonna release a screen record. They're gonna release a better phone hub. Even though the phone hub right now that they have is great, but there's no notifications. But besides that, you can open your computer and text with your phone on your computer a lot easier than most other platforms. And they're finally gonna open up a trash can on their. I'm guessing all this is gonna happen on Chrome OS 89, but that's gonna be a big update. That's gonna have a lot of people happy, and they're gonna say, "Oh, it's a cheap laptop, $200, $130, that can do so much in an OS that it's pretty much a Linux based Apple sort of copycat, with no need for intense hardware." Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. Can't wait to continue this 2021 with actual new stuff that might come out soon. But we'll just have to wait. It's been a nice, calm month. And I guess I'll see you guys next time.